Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Another stream, sorry, I recorded earlier. I am all mixed up. I said stream in the video earlier today too. I said that too when I was recording. Today though, guys, we're gonna just keep questing on Star Stable. I just kind of felt like doing it again tonight, so I thought, why not? And we have a Shasta right here. Hi, you can hug? You a hug? Hug? Hi, yeah. He's a good girl. Yeah, we have a Shasta here. You also notice Shasta's on my hat right here. I announced this in my video earlier on my YouTube channel, and I posted it on all my social medias as well. I officially opened a merch store. So for those of you guys who are interested in some of this stuff, it all has Shasta on it, because she's kind of become my mascot. Kinda. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. You have. She's gonna become my mascot. So she's on the hat here. She's on my sweatshirt, as well as the shirt that is on underneath this. But yeah, if you want to check that out, I will go ahead and put that. You can use that chat command right there to check out the store. It's all honestly really good quality stuff. I've gotten it myself. I am still waiting on one thing to come, but from how everything else has been, it's such good quality. The sweatshirt is so soft on the inside, by the way. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You want a treat, don't you? Okay. Hang on. Not one of these. These are your bedtime treats. You have to wait for those. You're allowed to have what's in the jar. Which there's only a few in there now, so, but yeah. Alright, come here. We have a Shasta. Oh gosh. There you go. There you go. What? What? Alright, but let's keep going with the, let's just play some Star Stable, guys. I'm gonna keep the hat on the entire time, because I don't know, I kinda like it. So I'm gonna keep it on. Okay, hang on. I also gotta adjust my headphones a bit with the hat on, I will admit, but I don't mind. Alright. Let me make sure my volume's okay too, because I think, do I have it? Okay, it's all good. Okay. Alright, but we're gonna, of course, start with story quests, and I don't know if we'll spend the night this time. We'll see where we get, but let's just go. So, of course, story quests first are right here with Evergrey. So hello, Evergrey. Of course, we got the really emotional part, and of course, I think this is right after as well, which is still very emotional, so I don't know, we'll see. Where do we go from here? Who can say? But before we look to the future, we must pay respects to the one who brought us this far. For centuries, Doyle's Abbey has been a sacred place for all the peoples of Jorvik. It was a holy site for the earliest druids. Wave after wave of immigrants to this island have made their way there for ceremonies and solace. Let us meet there to honor Elizabeth. Not a funeral, a chance to celebrate her legacy. I'll check with my brother to make preparations and reach out to those who knew her best. We should all get going. Yes, a nice ride would do all of us. That's awesome. Good. It's a bit to walk. Could I hitch a ride with any of you? You can ride with me in Starshine. Alex, are you coming? I'll be right behind you. I just need a moment alone. Okay, Alex, if that's what you need, don't forget. We love you. Yeah. Oh, hey, you're still here. I'm okay, really. I just need some time to get my head together before I can say goodbye. Could you maybe meet me before the memorial and we can ride there together? Let's meet at the bridge over the Silverslung River, where we met before rescuing Justin. You remember the one? Cool. See you there. And thanks for understanding. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's pretty close to Starshine Ranch, which is my home stable. It's just so sad. All the sad stuff all at once, guys. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it was really intense. Like, the quests at first to rescue Anne, and then the end, they end so sadly, and then you've got the sad part right after. Like, ugh. It's so rough, guys. It's so rough. It is so rough. We'll make it through. It'll be fine. It's just gonna be. It's just so sad. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I guess I should have mentioned at the start of the stream, for those people who do not want spoilers for story quests and are not this far in the story quest, I should have said there were going to be spoilers, but I did not, so, but you get it now. You get the warning now. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's meet Alex over here. So I'm basically gonna play the story quest until the day, like, it makes you wait a day, and then I will, you know, go from there, I think. Where? Oh, she's over there. Okay, cool. I was like, where is she? She's all the way across. That's why I couldn't see anything. Thanks for meeting me here. I just needed some space. I hope the others understand. The memorial is starting soon at Doyle's Abbey. We should start riding. Oh, Alex. Just gonna stick with her. I could run ahead. I'm just gonna stick with her. Actually, it's gonna make us stop, isn't it? Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, she's spazzing out. I used to think that everything would be alright once we got Anne back from Pandoria. Elizabeth would point the four of us in the right direction, we'd blow some stuff up, and hey, peace restored. Huh. Hope can never be bad, Alex. Hey, you gotta have hope. You gotta have hope. Oh my gosh. I try not to blame myself for what happened, but I just can't stop thinking about her. We'd get into fights more times than I could count. She was always scolding me for being too reckless, and don't get me started on all her stupid rules. Before her, I never had that, you know? I know my mom loved us and tried to provide for 5 kids as a single mom as best she could, but it wasn't enough. She wasn't there. I had to figure out how to keep food on the table, how to keep our clothes clean, where to hide the things you cared about so they wouldn't get stolen. I was always bailing James out of trouble, but there was no one to catch me when I fell. Until Elizabeth. When I did something stupid, she was the one who picked me up at the station. When I failed, she would tell me to try again. All those rules weren't her trying to make me into someone else. She was helping me to be my best self. It was love, and I was too stubborn to see it. Elizabeth was the first person to see me as not just some angry kid raging against the world, but as someone better, someone who could be a hero. She's right, you are a hero, Alex. It's just so sad, too, like, It's just so sad. Like, specifically Alex's point of view in that, I guess. Oh. I don't know. It just makes you so sad. Thanks, Sandra. That means a lot. But losing Elizabeth is more than just losing a family. She was our leader. More than Fripp, she was the one who showed us what it meant to be a soul rider. Losing her, it's too much. You're not alone. We can help. Remain silent. Alex. I'm trying so hard. I try so hard to make her feel better, and it's just so hard. Like, what can you say in this situation, you know? Like, what can you say? Like, those of you who've, like, either known someone who lost someone very close to them, or, like, have experienced themselves, you guys know, like, how do you comfort someone in that situation? It's so, like, 'cause, you know, you try so hard, but, like, how do you really know what to say, you know? It's so hard.
Here I am, though I wish I was braver. We all came here today for a last goodbye. Leave a rose on a grave of a mother. We will ride again, we will ride again. Like the sun, we live on a new dawn. Cross the morning sky in our hearts. We live on and on and on.
Oh my god. How are you holding up, Alex? You know me, knock me down, I get back up. Life goes on, right? I'll be fine. Look, Alex, everyone will tell you that you have to move on, like it's something you can get over. It's not. It will be with you all your life. It's something that you need to make a part of you, because you must live with it. Things might never be fine, but that's okay. It's up to you how to handle that. Just don't forget that you have friends that are willing to be there for you. Okay, I'm tearing up just watching this guy. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm good, I'm fine. That I think I can do. Thanks, Lisa. Elizabeth might not be with us anymore, but we are still Soul Riders. We'll stand by each other every time. We will honor her memory. Oh my gosh, I'm tearing up, guys. Like, oh my god. Even I've played this before, and it's still, At times like this, I find it easier to express my feelings with my guitar. Stay and listen if you'd like. Do you think Elizabeth, wherever she is, can hear my song? I think she can, Lisa. Let's mingle a bit and meet up again afterwards. Alrighty. Oh, Elizabeth. I wish I had got the chance to know her. She meant so much to all of you. Do you think you could tell me a bit about what kind of person she was? Elizabeth always knew how important it was for us to be together and stand as one. I think she understood, better than anyone, what it meant to be a Soul Rider. Of course she did. She used to be a Soul Rider, just like us. Wait, what? At first, when we all met, I wasn't ready to accept this as my destiny. As a Von Blissen, you have certain expectations to live up to. That's what I was always told. I had to be careful of who I associated with, or I would put my family's reputation at risk, and of course, competing at dressage at my level requires a daily practice. It's not as if I could give up on all that to chase monsters in the night. And my powers didn't come easy. I saw how Alex's gifts just flowed out of her, almost as if it were intuition. It didn't help that Fripp expected even more of me than my own parents. I tried to hide my struggles from the others, but Elizabeth saw right through it. She took me aside and told me about her own journey, how lost she felt when she first discovered her magic, how she came to understand and find confidence in who she was. Elizabeth spent a lot of time with me after that, teaching me about what it meant to be part of the Sun Circle. From all her helping guidance, I learned something far more important than magic. She taught me to step up and be myself. I found my place among my friends, and eventually dared to tell my parents about my own dreams. Adults might seem like they have all the answers, but they struggle just like the rest of us. I'm glad that Elizabeth wasn't afraid of showing that. When I would ask her a question that she didn't know the answer to, she would still encourage me to go find the answer, and give me the guidance needed to find out more. Even the times when she didn't tell us everything, I think it was still her way of trying to protect us. Even to the point of being overprotective. No one is perfect. We're all the sum of our experiences. Not only a good mentor, but someone who cared a lot about all of you. Will you still be alright with all this magic destiny thing without her? If a little... Okay, I'm so bad. Oh gosh. It's just so emotional, guys. It's hard. If Elizabeth taught us anything, it's that we have to count on each other. Alone, we don't have the courage or the answers to go on. But together, we'll be a team. It's all Elizabeth ever wanted. Oh, goodness. Okay. I can't stop thinking about when Elizabeth first came to Jorvik Stables to ride her first horse. Was she a great rider? Oh, she would be, but I dare say it'd take her more than a bit of work to get there. If Elizabeth had met her Concord when she first arrived at Jorvik, perhaps she would have had a little help from Aideen figuring her way around a horse. But as fate would have it, we hadn't found her star breed. Poor girl, she was stuck taking her first steps as a soul rider in training with one of our training horses. Riding didn't come easy to Elizabeth. I'd never seen a girl so timid around a horse, but she came back day after day, not just to ride, but to learn everything about stable life. She wasn't afraid to get her boots dirty, and she never gave up. Determined to succeed in whichever task she attempts. Sounds like she never changed much in that aspect. Yeah. Moonlit Umbrian Trainer, hello, welcome to the stream. Forgive me, this always makes me emotional, and I have literally been tearing up reading all this again, but we're getting through it for Elizabeth. We're getting through it. Oh man. She used to have so much love for all horses too. That was one girl I could tell was shining strongly with Aideen's light. Oh man. About the young Elizabeth. I want to hear about her bonding with Concord, honestly. The amazing thing about Starbreeze is that since they are destined to bond with one special soul, always reflect an aspect of their rider, like puzzle pieces waiting to snap together. And when it comes to the soul riders and their Starbreeds, I've noticed that the rider will start to reflect the spirit of the horse the closer to their bond. You've probably heard stories about the Concord and First Road. Oh boy, was that horse full of himself. He didn't just trot around the stables, he strutted. How much of that was born of Concord and how much came from what Anne needed at that time, it's hard to say. But every Concord I've met, and this makes 3 generations, beams with pride. Elizabeth Sunbeam was strong and determined from the day we first met, but she was shy. She let the others take credit for her accomplishments. After she found her Concord, her confidence blossomed. She embraced her talents and wouldn't let any man push her to the sidelines. She earned a reputation as a bit of a firebrand, stirring up trouble, and she broke more than a few hearts in those days. She was something else. Concord didn't just let Elizabeth become a soul rider through their bond, he helped her see that she could be a leader. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spymaster, do you have any stories? This is all gonna make me cry, like why am I doing all these, but I want to hear them all. When I first got the news of what happened to her, can you guess what my first thought was? Were you sad? That's what you would expect, but my first thought was, oh no, I never returned her hairbrush. Once I caught myself thinking like that, I was distraught. Why would that matter now? For some reason, I couldn't help thinking about it. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to get a decent delivery of hair products when you live in a cave, so I often ended up borrowing things from Elizabeth. She has better hair anyway, so we could swap self-care tips. Thinking about those silly little moments and realizing that they're all gone now, it was just difficult to comprehend. It wasn't until Lucien climbed up on my robe and gave me a comforting nudge that I realized I'd been crying. Strange thing, how we deal with grief, isn't it? She was gone, and a hairbrush was what made me break down. And young Elizabeth. I remember the first time we went riding outside the stables. Once the beginners learn to sit on their horses without falling off, I like to take them on a short hack just around the Greendale area. It's a short and easy road with few obstacles. On this one ride, though, something spooked our horse. Before I could calm it down, it had fled straight into the thick Greendale canopy in panic. I was standing there in shock, thought one of the thick branches might knock her off the horse. Imagine my surprise when just a few minutes later she came back unscathed, having managed to cling onto her horse and calm the panicked critter down. Something happened out there in the woods. I tried to pry it out of her, but she just smiled and said it was a secret between her and the runestones. To see her ride after that, it's as if she'd been around horses for years. If she'd been so inclined, she could have been one heck of a cross-country rider, but, well, destiny had other plans for her. Alright, excuse yourself. I am going to turn the music down just a tad, guys. It looked like it might have been a little loud, so went ahead and did that. I could have been a druid, you know. It was my birthright. But I'm too much of a wanderer. I love mysteries that send me to far off places. But a proper druid stays rooted in the earth. I think Elizabeth could relate. She came to Yorvik as a wanderer, but her destiny required her to put down roots, first as a soul rider, and later as the keepers of Aideen. Between adventures, nothing gave me so much pleasure as lunch with Elizabeth. She'd always have a fresh loaf of her amazing banana bread ready. Payment, she told me, for the tales I'd spin for her by the fireplace. She lamented that her work never let her stray far from home, but she did have one release. Whenever the path to Dino Valley opened up, She would ride to the great elevator and ride along alone into the wilderness. Whenever we crossed paths, she'd tell me she was there on important druid business to gather hallstones or ice and thistles, or what have you, but I knew better. My way too early wake up ended being worth it. Yeah. I gotta get up early again tomorrow morning, go back to work. The way she'd smile as she rode through deep snow with Calanthe, I have no idea if I'm saying that right. She looked just like a young girl, eyes full of wonder, seeing the miracles of Jorvik for the first time. I wish I'd been able to see more of that, Elizabeth. That is the nice thing with memorials, my dear. No single person acts the same in every situation. Apprentice, mentor, friend, leader. Everyone here would have seen a different side of Elizabeth, and here we can share all those sides and remember her together. For me, she'll always be that fiery-haired teenage stowaway who ran away to Jorvik to make a difference. Stowaway? This I have to hear. As a friend of the Keepers of Aideen, I often get cryptic requests to deliver cargo to and from Jorvik. I try not to ask too many questions, since if it's Aideen's will, that's all I need to know. Now, this one time 30 years ago, I contact the spy master, not that fellow, his predecessor. He tells me, Captain Bruce, we want you to dock at this particular port at this exact day. What do I do there? I ask him. Nothing, he says. Just stay an hour, then disembark. No cargo to collect, I asked him. If Aideen wills it, he says. We docked at the agreed on place and time, and I waited top deck, watching for any signs of cargo, but saw nothing. Figured this time maybe the Keepers of Aideen had it wrong. It wasn't until we were well out of the sea that I discovered the cargo hiding under a tarp in a lifeboat. It was young Elizabeth, shivering, wet, and half-starved, the poor thing. I took her up to my cabin and fixed her up with tea and sandwiches and listened as she told me about the wicked home she was fleeing, about the strange dreams that had haunted her of late, and she showed me a mark that had appeared on her leg around the same time, a mark I recognized all too well. It's on your parka, Nick. It's on the runestones of this isle, and it marks our friend Anne von Blissen. It was the mark of the sun. She said she didn't know why she came to the port and snuck on my ship that day, only that she had to. Aideen's will, I suppose. It was my honor and privilege to bring Elizabeth to Jorvik. I would see her many more times as she came into her destiny as a soul rider, and we worked together many times after tragedy brought her sisterhood to a premature end. But no matter how dark the storm clouds, Miss Elizabeth would always shine with the light of that stowaway who came to Jorvik chasing a dream. She was the girl who gave up her name and became a sunbeam. I wish we had been closer in life. The Keepers of Aideen don't look kindly on witches, and Elizabeth had her own reasons to distrust witchcraft. Despite those differences, I had nothing but respect and admiration for her as a leader of the Keepers of Aideen. In a different time and place, I'd like to think we could have been good friends. I think she came to trust and respect you too. That is very kind of you to say, my dear. For an old lady such as me, nothing tears at my heart more than seeing someone younger leave this world before their time. It is not the order of things. The burden of fate can be insufferable. Elizabeth knew it all too well, and now you and your young friends are trapped in this spell. If it ever feels like the weight of the world is too great to bear, do come see me, dearie. I might not have all the answers, but I will help how I can, and the grass in my yard is particularly sweet in case Hero Rebel is hungry. Okay, okay, drink first. Hang on. Before we go into another sad story, I need a moment. Legit. Legit need a moment. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, we're continuing. Over here. I wish I could have known her better. I'd say hi to Elizabeth whenever I came to Valedale to see Alex, but I always felt a little bit awkward around her. Don't get me wrong, she was always super polite, but it's like she was always waiting for me to put my foot in my mouth. You did kind of sneak into the Secret Stone Circle. I don't think I've ever seen Fripp so angry. I wanted to know how I could be a great hero, just like you. I'm your hero? Wow, sure are setting those jumping bars a bit low, huh, dude? Being a hero didn't really turn out to be all that it was cracked up to be. That doesn't sound like the Alex I know. The Alex I know wouldn't spend time pitying herself. She'd get out there, smite her enemies, and return triumphantly to me to crash on my couch and eat all my cheese curls. What can I say? Being a hero makes me hungry. And you always do seem to have plenty of cheese curls. Oh, gosh. Leave it to Maya to make Alex feel a little better. So where's your rose, Sandra? A rose? Elizabeth loved wild roses. I thought it would make the perfect dress code flower for her memorial. I wanted to plant a wild rose bush here to honor her memory, but that isn't nearly enough. I should plant a whole garden of wild roses. For Elizabeth, it would be enough to know that you are here to remember her. Well, I don't think that's enough. Everyone in Jorvik should be here grieving for her, all that she's went through for them. I should, at the very least, plant one wild rose. One wild rose growing strong in the light of the sun. That would be a fitting tribute to my best friend. Oh boy, okay. Pause for the cause. I am tearing up, guys. You can't see it, but I am legit. Oh my gosh. I do not remember being this emotional the last time. Was I? Does someone remember that when we first did these quests? Like, I don't know. Where's that video? I need to go back and watch that video if I was that emotional then. I need to go see, because I don't remember being this bad. But I could have been, like, oh. I didn't have a camera then either, I guess, too. That, I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't have known. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm okay. Oh, I know I cried a little. I am right now. Like, Calanth will need someone to look after her now, and I think you need someone to look after you too. You make a great team together. Rihanna and I don't even know if I'd have the time to look after a puppy, much less a horse, between council matters and tending to Fripp. What about Evergrey? My brother? But he's the very embodiment of irresponsibility. That is actually perfect, Sandra. Hey, Evergrey. Yes, I'm right here. Just got something in my eyes, huh? Oh, aren't you a friendly fellow? I have to say, I'm deeply sorry for your loss. We didn't always get along, but Elizabeth was truly the best of us. She does seem to like you, brother. You two are cute together. How would you like a four-hoofed companion for life, Evergrey? No? She seems fine with me, but objects to being called cute. Okay. You have something in common then. Hey, I'm adorable. Okay, that's a little lighter. As I see it, the two of you are already forming a bond. Calanth will need someone to look after her, and you could need someone to teach you about responsibility. It would be nice to have someone that could take me where I need to go. I can't keep hitching rides with Sandra forever. How about it, girl? Alright, I think I've got a couple more to talk to. Oh, there's some over here. Some people over here. And the horses as well. We'll do the horses last. When I was young, Elizabeth used to take me out in nature, teach me about the herbs and plants, where to find the best places to forage. She was always supportive. She never judged me for preferring the company of animals to people. She always supported me in my craft as well. I don't know if I can ever become a master druid craftswoman like my grandmother, but Elizabeth's encouragement gave me confidence. We are lucky that we had someone like that to lead us. I wish I had taken the effort to get to know her better. She was always treating the creatures of the forest with great respect. Beeper liked her. Oh boy. I feel for Concord. She's still too young to comprehend what really happened, but she can feel that something is wrong. One son has faded from this world, and it pains our little sister. Old friend, listen to the music around you. Elizabeth lives on in Lisa's song, and in the memories of those who loved her. Gosh. She lives on in you, Concord. The bond you shared is part of you for all time, until Edine's return. The legacy of every soul rider of the sun lives on in you. Oh, gosh. Looks like people are starting to leave. Let's have a short meetup, Soul Riders only. I never realized how many lives Elizabeth had touched. It was amazing to see so many gathering here for the ceremony. I'm still tearing up from your song, Lisa. Elizabeth would have loved it. I overheard Avalon quietly sobbing beneath his hood as he was leaving. He tries not to show it, but this has been hard on him. How are you feeling, Sandra? Oh, gosh. How am I feeling right now? I would say lost, considering how much I'm tearing up. I'm glad I got the chance to know her, but... We're all here for you, Sandra. What do we do now? Now, we act. Our mission didn't die with Elizabeth. We're soul riders. We ride on. But where do we even start? We're going to need to do something about Concord. I can't very well go into battle with a foal. Fripp is still in a coma as well. Right, there's obviously some issues we still need to deal with. But we can deal with them together. Nothing is over. This is just another beginning. We should take some time to think about it. Try to gather our thoughts and then decide what to do next. In the meantime, we should make sure we get some time to hang out together. Now when none of us are in active peril. And make sure we spend some time with our families and other loved ones as well. Perhaps our first course of action could be to get something edible. It felt highly inappropriate to graze on these grounds. This rose is starting to really itch on my tail. I'm ready to get going. Can we get some quests where we teach Evergrey about taking care of Calanth? That would be nice, honestly. I think that would be a good one. I would like to do that. Elizabeth will always be a part of me. Part of us all. We keep her spirit alive by using the lessons she passed on to us. I know that I have friends that I can rely on, and I will keep doing my best to be the hero she saw in me. I hope she will be watching us wherever she is. Goodbye, Elizabeth. I'll always love you. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, there's that. Alright, looks like we got another main quest we can do, though, so that's good. I need to wipe my eyes, so I just stopped tearing up, like, legit. Oh, gosh. Ah. Oh. It's sad and I hate, like, crying, but I will say, it just shows how good of a job they've done on this story. It just shows how good of a job they've done. And I hope they continue to do that. I hope they do, because this is... Oh. It gets me every time, guys. It gets me every time. Oh, This is gonna be one of those things where I cry every time I see it. Like, I will never get immune to this. Like, you know some sad scenes in, like, games or movies where, like, you just, like, you see it enough times and then, like, you don't cry? This is gonna be one of those where I will forever, like, I will never stop crying about it when I get to, if I get to it and if I watch it, I'll never stop. Which isn't very many, I will say, because there's, like, I think there's only two that I can think of. 2 games, at least, that I can think of that I do that in. Which would be this one, and then, Sunfield, because it's back at Jorvik Stables. It's this one, and then, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like, explores of time, darkness, and sky when it's a scene like really close, like right before the final dungeon in the main story, and it makes me cry every time. Every time. But this is one of them. I'm never gonna stop. Never stopping. Oh gosh, okay. Alright. Anne von Blissen is a legend here at Jorvik Stables. When she disappeared, we lost one of our own. Since she came back, we've been overjoyed. All the riders around the stables want to see that she's safe with their own eyes, show their support. Maybe it's too much attention, maybe it's something more. Let's just say her riding has been very intense. Everyone's worried about her. You're friends with Anne, right? Well, I think she could use a friend right now. Alright, let's go check in on Anne. Let's go check on Anne. Oh my gosh. Really, Ganymede? You started strong, but now you're scared of your own shadow. You're hopeless. One more time? Oh, hey Sandra. Hey Anne, how's it going? What's with that look? Did you think I'd stay holed up in my bedroom crying over the past? Riding is life. If I don't get back in the saddle, Darko wins. If I keep telling myself that, sooner or later I'll believe it, right? I can't be in Valedale right now. The druids, everyone, it's smothering. I need something to focus on. Something other than plotting how many pieces I'm going to chop Darko into when I get my hands on him. Fair enough. Oh, try to keep up. Okay. Alrighty. Wait, where's the next checkpoint? It's over there. Oh my gosh. It said keep up with them, but I passed them. Okay. Gotta love Lion's Tail in the background too. Oh, it's actually been a while since I've listened to this song, not gonna lie. Oh. I was outside the flag, but I got the checkpoint. Hey, I was looking away for like a second. I still feel like a little sad, so I'm trying to like shake it off. I'm trying to shake that off. Oh, goodness gracious. Where's the checkpoint? It's up here. Okay. How far are we running? Oh my gosh. Oh, I just need to breathe. I just need to breathe. And keep riding. Hi, Lisa. Lisa just comes running past. Faster, Ganymede. Don't hold back. Faster, you coward. Easy there, Anne. Why won't you leave me alone? Because we're a sisterhood. Are we? Always. Fine. I would beat you and Sandra if I had Concord. Sure you would. Leave it to Anne to make coping into a competition. That's one reason why we love her. Before you showed up on Jorvik, Sandra, the Soul Riders were drifting apart. Rescuing Anne brought us together again, but I still feel like we're oceans apart. Destiny brought us together. It didn't make us friends right away. You're right. We had to figure out that for ourselves. I was pretty unreasonable at first, wasn't I? Sort of like Ganymede here. If only it was as easy to share everything with a person as it is to be myself with a horse. I must sound crazy. Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Us horse girls better stick together. That reminds me, don't you know when I first felt like the four of us really became a sisterhood? The light ride? Yes, and it's that time of year again. What's the light ride? Oh, I sometimes forget you haven't been living on Jorvik as long as us. It's a Jorvik tradition. Everyone rides out into the woods near Golden Hills Valley at night during the Aideen Festival in order to seek the goddess's blessing. We should definitely do the ride again. A light ride reunion. And this time, Sandra can join. What do you think? Yeah, I'd love that. Let's go. Me too. I need this. We all do. I'm so excited that we're going to go on the light ride together. The ride begins tonight at Golden Leaf Stables. I could just text the others, but this is a pretty special event that deserves a personal touch. Sandra, could you let Linda and Alex know? I think Linda's back at her place in Jarlaheim. You'll know it when you see it. Just look for the place with the grumpy old chestnut horse eating out front. And if you see Concord, let her know that attendance is mandatory. Got it. Alright, the light ride, guys, let's go. Oh man, I love the light ride. The light ride is so much fun. It's specifically so much fun for the fact, like, the lore and everything it confirms about, like, the story and who we are to the Soul Riders, I guess. Because, like, we're not one of the four, but we're something else. So I love that. The light ride's just fun. Alright, but let's get Linda, then we'll get Alex, and we will go. I've actually been wanting to do the light ride again for a while too, so this is... It'll be good. It'll be good. Alright, I think... We can get there from going up here, I think. Yeah. Let's go around here. There it is. Good of you to drop by, Sandra. If you're here to see Linda, feel free to leave Canaan with Concord and me. Plenty of grass to go around. Of course, if you brought apples to share, that would be even better. Oh, Meteor. Linda's inside. I let her know you were coming. Go ahead and let yourself in. Okay. How'd you know I was coming, by the way? Like, wouldn't I have seen you tell her? I love her room, by the way. Like, where is she? She's supposedly supposed to be right here. Hang on. Back out. Back in. Linda. She's supposed to be right here. Is it just not loading, or... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to relog, I think. Give me like a hot sec, guys. I think I need to relog. Okay, let me do that real quick. Alrighty. Let me try this again. Alright, let's try this again. Try this, see what happens. I kind of like the look of wearing this hat, guys, by the way, not gonna lie. Not only for the fact that Shas is on it, but... I don't know. I like hats. I do. I just don't wear them a ton. This one you guys might see a lot, let's be honest. Okay. We're back in game. Okay, yep, Linda's inside. Yep. Okay, Concord's there now, which she was not there before. Maybe Linda will be inside now? Yes, there we go. Okay, that worked. Perfect. Sandra, how nice of you to drop by. Welcome to my lair. I like your lair. You've never been to my room before, have you? I share the apartment with my auntie and my cat Misty. Why don't you have a look around? I love the Knights of Unisteria. Which one is your favorite? I'm Team Pearl. Is Team Pearl the one with the blue shoes? I'm whatever one is the one with these shoes. My first show jumping award. I like seeing it there as a reminder that hard work can pay off. Ooh, I cannot speak, guys. Okay, what am I... Oh, here we go. My parents are both teachers in Oxford. They hope that I'll start study there, but I can't really think about that now. Linda, you can go wherever you want, I'm sure. That place? Pine Hill Manor, Mr. Sand's private estate. It's the scariest place I've ever been, even scarier than Cauldron Swamp. I wonder if we'll ever actually go there in this game. Like, I wonder. My family. Mom, Dad, Nanny, and me. We're a pretty small family, unless you count the cousins. Family reunions back in England can be a circus. My family are Punjabi. We left Pakistan when I was barely out of diapers. Most of my extended family live in England now. Mom and Dad were the weirdos who immigrated to Jorvik, at least until I started high school. Well, that's cool. That's really cool, honestly. I just like learning the history, you know? Not me excited about Pokemon? Oh, absolutely. Trust me. I watched that direct this morning. I watched it. I already have Shaman on my Pokemon Shining Pearl. I already have it. Already did that. I still have to do the Legends Arceus stuff, but I am working on other things there as well. I haven't, like, done the final quest, because I'm still working on completing my Pokedex, so. But I've done the main story, like the main story. But then, of course, there's, like, the post-game story that you need to finish. So I'm working on that. But then the Scarlet and Violet, it looks really, really cool. I want the kitty. The kitty is really cute. See, I'm gravitating towards that one, but it's also, like, I'm not a big fan of grass types. I will admit, I'm not a grass type. I just don't use them that much. So, like, part of me is, like, I don't know. I wasn't sure about the other ones, but the fire type crocodiles kind of, I don't know. I might get that one. I might get the grass type. I might be different this time. I don't know. We'll see. But Pine Hill Manor doesn't scare me anymore. Sandra, can I tell you something secret? Something I haven't even told the other Soul Riders? I don't believe in monsters. Really? Who are you and what did you do with Linda? Okay, maybe some context. After all, we're crossing paths with strange creatures all the time. What I mean to say is, I don't believe the world is black and white. No one is truly evil, not even Mr. Sands. When I was in Pine Hill Manor, I learned about the man behind the monster. Long before he founded Dark Core, well over 100 years before, John Sands was a young man madly in love with the girl of his dreams. Her name was Rosalinda. He thought the world of her. She loved books, asked lots of questions. I would have loved to have met her. Unfortunately for Rosalinda, her contemporaries didn't have the same enthusiasm for brainy girls looking for the answers to life's mysteries. Rosalinda was burned as a witch by a group known as the Sixth Hammer. Mr. Sands was heartbroken, and the void left by her death gave Garnock an opening. None of that excuses the things that Mr. Sands has done in his obsession with Garnock, but I still can't find it in myself to hate him. Yeah, that's very mature perspective, honestly. I knew you'd understand. You did Art of the Cat, nice. I might choose the cat, we'll see. We'll see when the game actually comes out, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I presume you didn't ride all the way to Jarlheim to hear about the sad history of Mr. Sands. What brought you here today? So Lisa and Anne want to hold a light ride reunion? Count me in. Not that I need a special event to convince me to ride with friends, especially in Golden Hills Valley this time of year. I wish I'd planned better, then I could have worn my traditional Jorvigan riding dress. A lot of people dress up in old-timey clothes for the light ride, at least they used to. If you're looking to invite Alex next, she mentioned wanting to check in on her brother in Fort Pinta. Give Mayor Peanut a nuzzle for me. See you at Golden Leaf Stables. Alright, off we go. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, now off to Fort Pinta. To see Alex and James. You sent it in DMs. I'll have to look at it later. I will look at it later. Yeah, I don't know what I want, which ones I want with the new games. I guess it also depends too what other new Pokemon they're gonna release, because of course we haven't seen any of those yet. We haven't seen any yet, so... And I guess, I'm not sure, I guess, which version I'm going to get. I think I'm getting both of them, but, like, which one will be, like, my main version, you know? My main playthrough. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe Scarlet. Maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Hey, pizza delivery dude. You are not the pizza delivery dude. No, I'm not. Is the pizza here yet? No, it's just Sandra. You're not moonlighting as a pizza boy delivery rider, are you, Sandra? It's totally the kind of thing you would do. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are you trying to say? Relax, Sandra, it's a joke. It's just you sort of do tend to take on a lot of odd jobs. Speaking of odd jobs, don't tell me you're here to summon me for some urgent druid crisis. Unless Avalon is literally on fire again, I think the Keepers of Aideen can hold the fort without me for a little longer. Nothing is on fire that I know of. Yet. Good, because I'm sort of enjoying the no drama llama time. So why did you come to see me? The other Soul Riders are planning a light ride reunion. A light ride? It is that time of year, huh? I would be down for joining you all, but I don't know if I could drag Tin Can away from Mayor Peanut. They make such a cute pair, don't you think? As Mayor you, I order you to hoof it to the disco and strut your stuff. Dance, peasants. We're doing the light ride, Alex. If I stay here another minute, so help me, I will bite your brother. Keep your teeth off me. I mean, my minister. Security. Security. Help. Oh, gosh. You're gravitating towards Violet. Yeah. I mean, it'll depend, too, I guess, too. What are the version legendaries as well? That's another thing. We haven't seen those yet. We've only seen starters. So that'll probably be maybe the next big reveal for those, I would imagine. Probably the legendaries. Light ride it is, then. After pizza. The light ride starts from Golden Leaf Stables, right? Tin Can and I will join you there, just as soon as I can pry my little brother out of Tin Can's mouth. This is going to be great. Your first light ride. Just wait till you find the flame of yore. It's a life-changing, Sandra. Alright, time to go to Golden Leaf Stables to do the light ride. I love the light ride. The light ride is just so cool, and there's so much, like, story and lore. Like, ugh. So good. So good. And it pretty much confirmed my favorite Star Stable theory I'd ever watched. Like, ugh. Like, I've watched that theory a million times, and, ugh. Already have a name for your character? Nice. I always name mine Sandra. Always. Every character that's me is Sandra, pretty much. Looks like the gang's all here. I'm so excited to do the light ride again. This will be great. Hold on. Someone is missing. Oh, little Concord. Where's Concord? Didn't she come too? Yes, she came with me, Meteor and me. We would never leave her behind. Great. I knew we should have just left her at Jorvik Stables. This is no place for a foal. Amethyst? Nice. She's no ordinary foal. She's a star breed. Your soul horse. And you still feel the bond that you formed with Destiny brought you together, right? I don't know. Maybe it would be better if I don't. Maybe she ran away because she doesn't feel anything. I'd be more use if I focus on building a bond with Ganymede here. Don't say that. Not yet. At least let's finish the ride. Perhaps Aideen will offer guidance. Alright, but first we have to find the little troublemaker. Oh, Concord! Concord! Concord, come back. Come on. You're coming back. Come on. Concord. Okay. You're a little slow, buddy. Oh, Concord. Oh. There you are. I wish I knew what was going on in that fuzzy little head of yours. Who knows? Thanks for helping find Concord. Of course, we're not leaving without Concord. You've never been on the light ride before, have you, Sandra? I see some other first-timers and quite a few veterans from past rides. Okay. Chat with people? Alright. Do I believe the legends? Honestly, Sandra, the only reason I do the light ride is that girls who do are twice as likely to make it to the finals in the dressage circuit. That's not hocus pocus. That's science. I believe. I do not think it is our place to understand the goddess, but I believe. I've ridden the light ride twice before, and while I want to believe, I never have any sort of mystical experience. Do you think tonight I will finally hear Aideen's whispers? Alrighty. There's some group back here. Also, the Jorvik, it's the Rangers. What do I think about the light ride? The Aideen legends are fun stories to tell around the campfire. Isn't that enough? Whether or not you believe the legends, the runestones and carvings on the trail are protected archaeological sites. Leave only hoofprints, take only memories. Do you think Aideen's gift applies to trucks as well as horses? I don't know about that. Of course I believe in the Aideen legend, but she didn't arrive by the sea. She came on a UFO that crashed on the island. The government doesn't want you to know, but I know it's true. I've seen the UFO with my own eyes. I've seen it too, actually. You heard of the Chariot of the Gods, right? Ancient aliens with horses. I rest my case. I love the light ride. I used to dress up in traditional clothes, but these days it seems like no one gets into the spirit. Still, even without the costumes, it's still one of my favorite times of the year. I mean, I don't know necessarily if Aideen came on that UFO, but I've seen the UFO. There's two Emmas. I used to doubt that Aideen's gift was real, but then I found Muddy. I've never had someone understand me like that before. Saru and I formed our bond before we came to Jorvik. If Aideen's gift is more than a myth, it cannot be unique to Jorvik. I am curious about the Flame of Yore. Everyone who has ridden before says that finding it is a life-changing experience. I'm not much for fairy tales, but I love a good trail ride with friends, and Golden Hills Valley has the best routes. Fair enough. Good, you're back. The ride begins soon. But first, the Master of Ceremony says a few words about the tradition. I wonder who will be the speaker this year. Look, it's Herman. Of course it's Herman. Thank you to Karen for hosting the pre-ride festivities here at Golden Leaf Stables. And thanks to our friends from the Jorvik Rangers for helping us keep things safe tonight. So, the light ride. We've all heard stories about Aideen, about how she brought the Flame of Yore to give life to a cold island. Some say she took her first steps on these very shores. Whether or not you believe the old myths, you can't ride the trails here without feeling the presence of something ancient and beautiful all around you. Of course, Aideen's greatest legacy is her gift, the bond between a horse and rider that is unlike any other in the natural world. That bond is more than an understanding between species. It is, in its purest form, it's two souls coming together in perfect harmony. The rest of the world chuckles at Jorvik and its silly horse-crazy people. That bond, it's all in your head, they say. But we know that it's not in our heads, it's here, in our hearts. And we know that it's no fairy tale. Tonight, on the light ride, as you walk the trail commemorating Aideen's arrival on Jorvik, reflect on what her gift means to you. The bond gives strength, her light gives hope. This is Aideen's legacy. What will you do with it? That's enough rambling from this old man. Tonight's ride is for you girls. Have fun, stay safe, and may Aideen light your way. You think they'll ever update Herman? I bet they will eventually. It's probably just not one of their top priorities. Like, they'll update the Dark Riders first. Obviously, because they're doing Sabine. So they're updating that. I feel like Herman might not be, like, one of their top priorities to update, though. Hey, can I talk to you for a sec? Before we start the ride, can I talk to you for a minute? It's important. Okay. Linda, Sandra, are you two coming or what? You all should ride ahead. Sandra and I will catch up. Bye. After you left my place, I had a vision about this ride. Oh, what kind of vision? It was strange. I saw you, Sandra, only it wasn't you. Me, but not me. I know it sounds strange. Visions are rarely as clear as you'd like them to be. But I know, as surely as the moon is round, you are in grave danger, Sandra. Listen to the echo. What does that mean? I don't know. That's the message that the you who is not you wanted me to deliver. I trust you'll understand what it means when the time is right. Just be careful, okay, Sandra? This will be a fateful light ride, especially for you. We'd better catch up with the others. The trail starts just across the water. Follow me. Alright, off we go. Oh, goodness. I remember that scared me the first time I started this. It's like, I'll what? It's like, what's gonna happen on this trail ride? Okay, this water looks gorgeous, by the way, must I point out. I love, like, them updating the texture for the water. Just, oh, love it. I'm just glad my PC can handle the update for that. Because it's gorgeous. Oh, there they are. Found them. Glad you jokers finally decided to join us. I am no joker. Okay, I am part of a club called Dark Knights Nation. I'm the owner of said club. Brace yourself, Sandra. Our route is long and full of terrors. Kidding, we're just going up the hill to the first stop. Gonna say, I've already been told this is a fateful soul ride for me, Alex. Granted, you don't know that, but still, that doesn't help. Fateful light ride. I'm so happy to be doing this trail with all of you again, and with Sandra along, it's even better. Can you believe Anne almost didn't ride? Oh gosh, it goes too fast. That's true, back when we were... Oh. We didn't even know we were soul riders then. Normal. Speaking for yourself, Lisa. I'm abnormal at best. Okay, I'm gonna, like, not read these parts. If you guys want to, like, pause or something, you can. I don't know if that's a feature actually on Twitch. But if you guys want to pause and read them, I won't skip them. So you guys can read them. Of course I'm glad. Guess who's here? I'm sorry I was late. No problem, Ren. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, Ren? How you doing? Oh my gosh, this ride is oh so good. I'm sore but good. You're sore? You've been working out? Doing some exercise? I need to do some. I'm still the fat band kid from high school. Ballet. Oh, okay, yeah, that would do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Well, good for you. Good for you. I can never do that stuff. I was actually looking at on my Switch. They have the fitness boxing. I was actually going to get that because I do like boxing. I used to go boxing with a friend of mine. So I was actually going to maybe get that. Because I need something and I don't like just getting on the exercise bike. I don't like it. You know? It's just not as fun. Oh, this is a spot. I did 2 hours of ballet, then an hour of Just Dance 2022, so... Oh yes, Just Dance. I want to get that. The problem is, though, where I play my Switch, like, my TV's right here on this wall. Same wall my desk's on right here. My bed is right in front of it, like, on the far... It's on the far wall, like, you can see the back of it, but there's no room there to do Just Dance. I mean, I guess I could do it back here, but... Again... I'll be jumping up and down and stuff, and my parents will hear me downstairs, because they're, like, I'm above their bathroom, so they'll hear me. Better hope Kanan is hungry, Sandra. It's clover time. Since the light ride lasts long into the night, it's tradition to stop at this glade to pick Jorvik clover to feed our horses. It helps them stay alert in the ride to come. Alright, let's get some clovers. Is it as sweet as you remember Starshine? Oh gosh. I live with just my mom, so yeah, that's at least one less person that you... That's, yeah. See, I have Just Dance on the Wii. I have the Disney version, and then what's the other one I have? I have another one as well. I had it on the Wii, and I would play it all the time, but that was like... I wasn't in my room then. I was in the game room in the loft, which is not above their bedroom. Hey, delicious. Eat up, Ganymede. We have a long ride ahead of us. You like the red ones, huh? Just like Concord. He couldn't get enough of them. Oh. Have some more. You're a growing girl. They're bonding. Is the Concord I know still in there? We should probably saddle up again and get on with the ride if we're going to find the Flame of Yore. Are you ready? Let's go. Like Herman said in his introduction, the light ride is meant to retrace Aideen's legendary steps on the island. But the highlight of the ride is what we pass through, Aideen's Whisper, a crack in the mountain where it said the goddess will speak to those who are lost. And after that, the worthy find, bum bum bum, the Flame of Yore. Give it a rest, Alex. You're overselling it. Let's go. Keep overselling it, Alex. Please keep overselling it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Did you hear anything during the last light ride, Anne? If I can read them, I will. If I can read them, I will. But if it goes past, it goes past. I've been meaning to ask, what's going on the voice acting thing you're running? I'm still trying to get parts for it. I've gotten, like, the first script is mostly written. I just gotta go back through and, like, make a few little edits. And then, but the thing is, with that first one, I'm still trying to get a few parts filled. Like, I don't need all the main roles that I have listed in that chapter. But the thing is, I need, I need the role for Ravenstripe, who has not been filled yet. And I also need I need whoever's going to be Shinestar as well. And then there's some minor characters as well that speak, like, Speckle Wish and Speckle Spirit. They're in that chapter, but they're going to be, like, people doing other, like, main cast characters doing those roles, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. I might have Shinestar be more of a side character as well, but the thing is, Shinestar is the leader, so she's important, you know? So, it's one of those things. So, I'm working on it. I am. It's just hard when I don't have all the roles filled. I'm working on it, though. I am working on it. I should ask my friend about it. She loves warrior cats. Absolutely, yeah. If she wants to jump in and help out, absolutely. Any friends you have, you know, that would might want to help out, by all means, go for it, Ren. I would love to you know, get as many people involved as we can. So if she wants to get involved, by all means, you know, point her in my direction. Point her in my direction. I would love that. I love the details with the runestone lighting up when you get near them. Yeah, the detail in this trail is, like, really high. They did a nice job with this. They did a very nice job with this trail. Not only is it, like, in nice, beautiful Golden Hills Valley, like you said, with, like, the runes, like, lighting up. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And here we are. Oh. There it is, Aideen's Whisper. Music. The music just, it's like a little more epic and a little more ominous when you get here. The next part we do alone. Do you remember what I told you before the ride? Oh, I do. The crack in the rock ahead is Aideen's Whisper. According to tradition, pilgrims on the light ride must pass through the gorge alone. Be careful, Sandra. Remember what I told you earlier. Listen to the echo. Hold my tinfoil hat. Tin Can and I are going in. Woohoo! Guess I'm up next. I'm not afraid of what I might find. Not as long as you're with me, Starshine. Stay with me, Concord. I'm not doing this without you. Little baby Concord. You should go next, Sandra. I'll be right behind you and Kanan. Be careful. Here we go. Yeah, the voice acting thing, though, for the audiobook, I really want to get going. I just need a few more roles. I do have... What is it? My brother said he'll fill one of the roles for me, so I'm probably going to give him... I'm not giving him Ravenstripe. He won't like Ravenstripe. Because... Oh, here we go. Because Ravenstripe is the flirty medicine cat, but... What is it? I have... He might want to be Scourgefang. I don't know. Maybe he'll be Scourgefang. I still need to fill Brambleheart as well. Brambleheart still needs filled. Goldenclaw, I think, will be Chibi Bunny, probably. I don't know. We'll see. If it's really needed, I can double up. I appreciate that, Ren, and I might have you do that. I may just have you do that for certain characters. She's passed the test. Sandra activated all 4 runestones. Oh. Her powers must be controlled. We must prioritize her training. The training that I haven't really gotten, honestly. Soon will be time to meet your destiny, Sandra. Her presence is much stronger than I ever imagined possible. Could she be? All these hints, they remind you of them all. You're right about this one, Elizabeth. She does seem special. That girl, the reason the Keepers of Aideen formed. Are you ready for the trial, Sandra? Remember what happened last time. Catherine. And then you look over here. Hello, Sandra. Are you the goddess? I am Catherine. Who is that girl? The goddess reborn, or so some believe. Am I that girl? Smiles. I hate when they do. It's like, It's like, don't answer me. Don't answer me. 2 souls united as one. That love makes you strong. Do not let it become your undoing. Undoing? You must show them the way. How am I supposed to do that? You carry the power inside you, but you are not alone. Find me, and you will know the truth. The truth. Wait. It's just so ominous, and I love it. Sandra, how did you wind up behind me? That's impossible. Okay, that was the same chit-chat. I don't know why I doubled up. What happened in there, Sandra? Are you okay? Sure. Do you want to talk about what happened when you passed through the gorge? What did you see? A young woman. She said she was Catherine. I see. She must be the one Elizabeth and Evergrey were discussing before Anne's rescue. What does she have to tell you? She spoke of my destiny in riddles. Destiny, It was clear that Fripp and Elizabeth thought you had some special role to play. I wish they were around to tell us what it is. Did she say anything else? Anything we can act on? She told me to find her. Find her? Well, I had a theory about who Catherine might refer to, but finding her might prove tricky. Thank you for sharing with me, Sandra. We should ride ahead and join the others at the campsite. Alright, oops, wrong button. Yeah, but I'm working on the voice acting thing. I really am. It's just gonna take time to get it all together. Yeah. But I have what? Chibi's gonna be involved. I think Chibi will be Goldenclaw, though. I think that'll probably be Chibi. Emma's actually playing Greystep. That's who Emma's wanting to play. So Emma's gonna play Greystep. I have another friend playing Bloodstar. My brother will probably be either Scourgefang, I think? I don't know. I'll have to look through them again and see which one I think he wouldn't mind playing, I guess. I don't know. You two were gone a long time. We were getting worried. Go ahead and take a seat by the fire. Last year after the ride, I was too afraid to open up about things I saw, but since then, during our many adventures before and after Sandra came to Jorvik, we've become a sisterhood. There's no place for secrets in this circle. I've been thinking a lot about what comes next. For me, for us. Do we wait for the Keepers of Aideen to come up with a new leader to tell us what to do? It's not like having Elizabeth as a leader meant we just did as we were told. Rules in Soul Riders are like horses and hand grenades. They don't mix. You can say that again. We followed our hearts from the start. And look where that led us. You called us a circle. Well, the faster that circle turns, the more it feels like we're flying apart. Aideen's gift. Through all our ups and downs as Soul Riders, what is the one thing that never wavers? Our bond with our soul horses. That bond is unbreakable, even in death. Being a Soul Rider is more than being a hero with a horse. It's two souls working as one, like Herman said. Together, we can solve whatever comes next if we trust each other and believe in that bond. I truly believe that. But what about the Keepers of Aideen? We still need their help, and someone has to step up to take Elizabeth's place. It's obvious who the natural choice is. Is it? You, Alex. You poured your heart into helping the Druids. It's clear Elizabeth was preparing you. But Anne, leadership is tied to the Sun Circle. No way. It's bad enough that my parents want me to take over the family business. I wouldn't take on Elizabeth's job for all the horses of Jorvik. This is a lot to take in. I'll think about it. Now we just have to figure out how Sandra figures into things. I don't suppose the goddess shed any light on that. What was that? My friend said she doesn't have time. Aw, that's unfortunate. But I'm asking another one. I will find someone. Absolutely, Rin. Hey, I appreciate your help with that. I do. That sounded like someone screaming. Someone could be hurt. We have to investigate. Yeah, I think it'll be a really cool thing once we get it all going, like the whole audiobook thing. I think it'll be so cool. It takes time to get it going, you know? I had one person say they really wanted to audition. They were going to audition, but I haven't heard anything from her yet. So I don't know if she's, like, going to or she forgot. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Oops. I forgot that was a steep drop. I did that too, not gonna lie. Oh, I think we all do it. It's Petunia. She's in trouble. I'm clicking. Click. Click. Okay. Click. Click. There we go. We were just wrapping up the light ride when something spooked Roseby Wolf. Petunia took a bad fall. Yo. Please tell me she's okay. Took me like a month to audition. Hey, no worries. No worries, girl. Yeah. You can help her, right? I know first aid. Petunia's in good hands. Let's give them some space. Lily, I'll ride you and Sandwich Von Solarit Bart fast down the trail. I have no idea if I'm saying that. Actually, it's not even gonna try. Okay. Here goes. Aideen? Am I dead? You're going to be just fine. Where's Roseby Wolf? I'm so worried about him. Petunia's horse can't have gotten far. Maybe you could track him down, Sandra. Off to track a horse. Tracking the horse down. Yeah, we'll get the people for it eventually, and once we do, it's gonna be very worth it. For the audiobook. It's gonna be so worth it, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I think you're gonna enjoy playing Ferntail too, because Ferntail is a really fun character, I think. Like, because the one she's based off of is in the Jedi Knight story in Star Wars: The Old Republic, she's based off this character that is like, she has a really interesting backstory, and in fact, too, she's actually one of the most popular characters in the Star Wars game. So like that's who Ferntail's based off of. So I'm really hoping I capture her very well. You know, I'll hopefully give you some really good lines for her. Cannot tell you how excited I am. Oh, I'm excited too for it, trust me. There's a horse stomping around in my pumpkin patch. Tonight's the light ride, ain't it? Every year you kids make trouble with your tromping up and down these hills. Get that doggone horse out of my pumpkin patch before I call the rangers and have them haul him away. I got him, don't worry. Easy, Jasper, easy. Petunia, are you? I'm fine, I blacked out, but when I woke up Lisa was there. But where is Roseby Wolf? Thank you, Sandra, thank you. Well, that was exciting. I'm really grateful to have you all as friends. We'll have a ride again soon. No need to wait another year for the next light ride. I should get Ganymede back to Jorvik stables. You coming, Concord? Care to ride with us, Alex? You can crash with me and my dad. Nah, I'd rather be alone with Tin Can tonight. I've got a lot to think about. Sandra? Linda? We'll be okay. There's something we need to take care of first. We'll see you around. Yeah. I do really look forward to seeing who's gonna be Ravenstripe. I'm still looking forward to that role a lot. Because he's a very interesting character. In the sense that he's gonna have interesting lines. Oh gosh, sorry, my eye is itching. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Another eventful light ride comes to a close, but I have a feeling your adventure is just beginning. Remember how I mentioned having a theory about Catherine? This is the perfect time to investigate. That is, if you're not in a hurry. I just assume solving mystic mysteries handed down by Aideen might be something you'd want to follow up on. Sure. When I was investigating the Moreland family connection to Mr. Sands, I learned something interesting. Justin's mother was... Her name was Catherine Holbrook. Interesting. I really wanted to audition for him because I love playing flirty-ish characters. If that's who you're talking about, I'm horrible with names. Yes, that is who I'm talking about, because he is the flirty one. He's basically like the main character's like best friend since they're kids. Like that's who I'm kind of doing him as. That's kind of how I'm writing him. But he's so flirty. Like he calls her beautiful, gorgeous, even though he's not like, there's no romantic feelings attached to that. He just says that, you know, he'll just say that. It's like, it's more like, it's kind of like teasing almost, but he's like, he's just flirty is how he is. And plus to the fact that medicine cats can't have mates. So that's another interesting thing. And I see the treat time. I will do it here right now. Oh, you see this, don't you? Yeah. Okay, hang on. We'll switch to here. Come here, you. Come here. You could come say hi. Oh, yeah. Big stretch. Okay, we gotta stretch first. Come on. Come on. Here you go. There's a good girl. She's like, yes, treats. This is why I like it when... I don't know why I get them, but I love them. That's pretty much what she says. It's pretty much what she says. Oh. What if the Catherine who was mixed up with Elizabeth and Evergrey and who spoke to you in your vision is the same person? She was mixed up with druids. It would be a surprise to me too. What else did Elizabeth and Fripp keep from us, I wonder? Yes, Shasta, she's in here. She's also on my hat and on my sweatshirt. Since she's my mascot. She's kind of like my unofficial mascot. I mean, it was kind of appropriate to put her on my merch. I feel like. Kind of appropriate. This calls for a proper Linda Chana investigation. We can be a sleuthing super team. Like Sherlock Holmes and Watson. The game is afoot. We should start by talking to Jasper. If his daughter was involved with the Keepers of Aideen, he must know something. Is he gonna like that? Can you ever give her a kiss for me, please? Yes, I can give her a kiss. You wanna see this? You can't see it, but I'm giving her a kiss. Hi. I love you. Ugh. She has a kiss. She's like, what was that? She's looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? I give her kisses all the time, so she knows what those are. Catherine? You want to talk about my daughter? Why are you asking about my Catherine? People say such nice things about her. I'm just curious. I'm gonna be honest, I think. Or Jasper gets mad either way, doesn't he? Doesn't he get mad either way? Hogwash, I ain't about to dig up painful memories to entertain that nonsense. This is a cruel joke, Sandra. Please, Mr. Holbrook, I assure you this is no joke. Just give us a minute of your time, then we'll be on our way. Fine. What is it you want to know about her? Was your daughter a member of the Keepers of Aideen? We don't talk about them on my property. I think you should leave. Mr. Holbrook, wait. It's clear this is a difficult subject, so we'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe that your daughter had special gifts, and that those gifts led to something terrible happening. Sandra may have the same gifts. She needs to know what happened to Catherine to prevent another tragedy. Please, if there's anything you know, you have to help us. Sandra's very life may depend on it. Is this true, Sandra? You're like her? Like my Catherine? Yes. I don't know much, but she was a special girl, a girl with gifts, like you say. My Catherine was always more comfortable with horses than people, especially this one horse of hers, Canaan or something like that. Then one day, when she was around your age, this odd bunch came a-courtin', druids. No doubt you've seen their kind around Jorvik, true believers in the old Aideen myths. I didn't much care for those Keepers of Aideen, but when she first started riding with them, my little girl blossomed like a pumpkin in October. She was happier than I ever saw her, until she wasn't. What changed, I can't rightly say. My daughter kept that part of her life a secret, but they broke her. I lost my little girl to those druids, and when she finally got free of them, she settled down with Thomas. She never opened up about what happened, at least not to me. Actually, that's not entirely true. She kept a diary. She'd write it in that book every day. Never let me read it, of course, and after, I never had the courage to open it. Her diary is probably still in the old barn back in Moorland. If the truth is anywhere, it is in that book. If her story will help protect Sandra from them that broke my girl, then I want you to have it. Now, if you don't mind, I like to be alone for a stretch. Good day to ye both. It appears our hypothesis is correct. Catherine Holbrook is that girl we need to find. I feel sorry for poor Jasper. Talking about his daughter brought up such painful memories. Maybe by investigating we can give him the closure he's been missing all these years. Well, our next step is clear. We have to find Catherine's diary. Do you remember where Jasper's old barn is at Moorland? Meteor and I will meet you there. And for now, please don't talk about this with Justin. After what he went through, first with Mr. Sands, then with the druids, I don't think it would be wise to bring him into this mystery until we have more answers. Alright, off to Moorland we go. See, I hope my audiobook, like, that I'm writing ends up as good of a story as this. I don't know if it will, but, like, you know, you can just hope it ends up as good as this stuff they write here, you know? You hope. Alright, up to Jasper's old barn. Oh, man. I feel weird wearing a hat with my headphones, but I like it, honestly. I don't know. I don't normally wear this, so it's weird. But I don't know, I like the look, I guess. Oh no, it's Justin. Oh hey Sandra, it's good to see you. What are you doing over here? Over by Grandpa's old barn? I'm just checking up on little Frodo. Oh yes, the halflinger foal. He's quite the healthy and happy fellow. Ever since the experience with the old tree out on South Hoof, I've been able to see things a lot more clearly when it comes to horses. Frodo's one of the special ones, isn't he? A starbreed. Anyway, I should get back to the stables. I think Maya needs help restocking the hayloft. Hi Sandra, you didn't tell Justin anything about our investigation, did you? No? Good. I can keep my mouth shut, okay? Now let's find that diary. Jasper didn't say where in the barn he left the diary. How about you start by looking around inside? In we go. pretty sure... Oh, first time. There we go. Oh dear, this isn't good. The pages are mildewed and rotted away. I can barely turn the pages without them falling apart, and the text is completely unreadable. How could he leave it sitting in a leaky barn for 20 years? Honestly, some people have no idea how to store old books. What are we going to do now? First, leave the barn. Did you find the diary? You were there. You were there. It's clear that we aren't going to solve the Catherine mystery today. The diary won't give up its secret so easily, but there might still be a way. Do you mind if I borrow the diary for a bit? I just need to sleep on the problem. My best ideas come in dreams, you know. In the meantime, please don't talk to Justin or the others until we know more. And feel free to drop by my place in Jarlheim whenever you wish. I'll be in touch soon. Here we go. And I think... Oh, here we go. We have this one actually to do. I tell you guys, I'm not stopping the story quest until we either hit 2 hours or I hit a stop point where it's like, wait a day. This is where the windfalls are, aren't they, too? Oh, yeah. Here they are. Here's these 3. I forgot when they put those guns on sale. I didn't remember to address that. And Maya is where again? Where is this next one? Is she actually down in... Yeah, she is in Moreland. Okay, good. I am going the right way. I'm going the right way. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, she's comfy at least, so that's good. And by she, I mean Shasta. I'm glad you're here, Sandra. I don't suppose I could bum a ride off you and Kanan. Alex texted that she and Anne are training at the orchard down by the fire road. Mr. Moreland said I can take time off, but there aren't any horses free. Maybe we could ride double. Of course. Thanks, Sandra. Truth be told, I've been hoping I could ride Kanan for a while now. The Soul Rider cheering committee is on the way. Okay, we're actually gonna do this, though. Because it's closer. And I'm lazy. Get a short ride, Maya. Sorry to say, it's a short ride for you, girl. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's one of the demon sheep. Shadow sheep. They're shadow sheep. Maya, you made it. Thanks to Sandra and Kanan. Hope we're not too late to watch a train. Nah, you're just in time. Hello? Hey, Sandra. Thanks for giving Maya a lift. We're about to start training. Linda had an idea how to mix things up. I hope it doesn't involve cosplay again. I'll do it. Cosplay? Okay. What are we cosplaying as? Give me a Power Ranger. I have morphers, helmet, sword. Give it to me. I think Linda's about to explain the scenario if you want to join in. I remember watching one of your streams, I think it was Roblox. I think you were playing a Warrior Cats game. Yeah, I was. They have a few Warrior Cats games on there where you can like roleplay kind of a bit. Yeah, so I just played the Warrior Cats Ultimate. Awesome. I don't know. Let me double check. The game's gonna freeze for a minute. Is that the one I played, or is that... Because there's a few. So I wonder which one was the one I played. Log in. Gotta remember my password and stuff. There we go. Which one's the one I played? Yeah, the one I was playing was the Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition. That was the one I played. That was the one I played. Yeah, that one's a really good one. That one is a really good one, from what I remember. Okay, one more time from the top. In this scenario, the trees are runestones holding together the fabric of reality. The apples are explosive placed by Dark Core. Alex, you have to use your power to zap the explosive devices, and Anne, it's up to you to gather the explosives when they fall and bring them back to the bomb disposal unit. That would be me. You're a unit, alright, Meteor. I absolutely am. Picking up apples, this is a waste of time. I know this is difficult, Anne. You were the most gifted of us all. To lose your soul horse like you did, it's beyond awful. But you're still the champion of the Sun Circle. We still have to work as a team. It's fine. Everything's fine. In fact, why don't we make this interesting? Sandra, we can have a race to pick up the zapples, or bombs. Sounds fun. Fun, yes. Exactly. Alright, let me just get into character. Soul Riders. Spymaster's network has discovered a crisis in the making. Dark Core has placed explosive devices on these runestones. Unless we remove them all in time, the fabric of reality could be irrevocably torn apart. All of Firgrove could be swallowed up by Pandoric energy. Failure is not an option. This is not a drill. It's a drill. I am so confused. Alex will take point. Anne and Sandra collect the volatile explosives and bring them back here for immediate disposal. Okay, now we have everything covered, we can jump into action. How wonderful that you can join in the training, Sandra. Soul Riders and Soul Horses, ride out. Alex just zaps things. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Ow! Gosh, dang it. Oh, gosh. Anne's gonna get ahead of you. Yes, she's ahead. Go. Anne's ahead! Oh, we're tied, we're tied, we're tied. Oh, come on! I just clicked it! Oh my gosh. Okay, that running into that tree really got me. Okay. Hang on, one more time. One more go, one more go. Go, go, go. Okay, this is better. We're ahead. Let's stay that way. There we go. All bombs have been successfully defused. Excellent riding from Sandra and Kanan. And you did great, Anne and... Hello? I'm sorry, what's today's horse called? I can't keep up. Blondie. Like in the old cowboy movies. And we were terrible. Hey, Sunshine, don't beat yourself up. Soul riding is a team sport. When one of us wins, we all win. Can't we just enjoy this victory? Sweet, sweet victory apples. If only we all were like Meteor. There's a cow over there that I'm going to ignore. Congratulations, you are the better rider. Wait, can we talk for a minute? Sure. Something feels off. The Soul Rider used to have a clear mission. We did our job, we saved the day, but now we hang out, we train, and we wait. What are we even waiting for? It feels pointless if we're constantly waiting for something to go up in flames and then scramble to put it out. It's as if there's no end in sight to our duties as Soul Riders. We keep Jorvik safe. Sure, but for how long? It's only a matter of time before the Dark Riders regain strength and come back again, and again. It feels endless. Look at her. She has no idea what's in store for her. I'm glad she has the chance to be a filly before she has to take on the role of a guardian horse. My mom used to be a soul rider and walked away. Elizabeth stayed in this world and paid the ultimate price. If I leave, am I a coward? Never. There's more to life than the privileged world my parents kept me trapped in. But when I wanted to go out in the real world, I didn't think I'd end up here doing this. Damn Fripp and damn Aideen for putting us in this impossible situation. I just want my best friend back. Language I didn't ever think I would see in a Star Step. Okay. Thanks for talking with me. We should join the others and not let me totally ruin today. Lightning baked apples are quite tasty. Yeah, you should share the recipe, Alex. Nah, old family secret. A cloud mill never tells. Don't you just sap the apple with the power of the lightning circle? That's not really a rest. Sip it, sunshine. You never know who's listening. Hello? It's Fripp. He's getting worse. You just have to come. Right now. Something's happening with Fripp. We have to get back to Valedale. Let's ride out at once. Oh, out we go. Yeah, I like playing that Warrior Cats game on Roblox every now and then, just because, like, for one, they did a really good job with that one specifically, I think. And then, I don't know, it's just fun to, like, go around and explore the territories that I've read so much about, or at least those are, the ones in that one are the forest territories, I believe. I don't think they quite have the lake territories in there. Unless I'm wrong and there was a setting I just didn't use, I don't know. But it was cool to actually go through it. Now they've also, too, they've released, what, they've released, like, the first 3 chapters in the prologue for the first book in the next series. I haven't read it all yet, but I've read part of it, and it looks really good so far. Like, the new characters are pretty cool, I think. I don't know, I still have to read a little bit about some of them, though, so. But they seem really nice so far. I like it so far. I'm just wondering where exactly this is going. They've hinted at a few things, and I'm like, this is gonna be... It's gonna be interesting and also a little dark. But I've also got to keep writing my story as well. I'm working on the next chapter. I'm working on it's chapter 15, I believe that I'm on. I'm working on it. I'm seeing where I want the story to go. I'm seeing it, and I think it's gonna go really well. I have ideas, so I'm playing off those right now. I'm just toying them around in my head, kind of, but it's like, I need to write this first. I need to keep writing this first. Alright, keep on going. It's not a race, but they make you go this whole distance, which I find odd. Blondie can't come into the Secret Stone Circle, so I have to walk around the spiral on foot. It doesn't quite have the same magical feeling, to say the least. Don't worry, Anne. Blondie and I can hang out while you're gone. Walk around in circles to reach a secret druid circle. I stopped asking questions about what Alex does long ago. I mean, do you want to hop on, Anne? I mean... You could hop on. Alright, in we go. I don't think we're gonna quite get to finish this today. But that's fine. There's Fripp. Looks like we made it. All made it. I'm so nervous, but there's no escaping the truth. Let's hear what Avalon has to say. What's happened? How is he? He's fading. You can see right through him, as if the world is rejecting his very existence. It's not fair. He gave his life so that you could find me. And I never even got to say goodbye. He's not gone yet, Anne. Hold on to hope. Hope doesn't solve anything. Lisa, heal him. You're the leader of the Star Circle, aren't you? Then prove it. I've tried. Don't you know that I've tried? It's alright, Lisa. Fripp is beyond the reach of Adine's light. Earth itself is rejecting him. Then we take him to Pandoria. That's where he's from, isn't it? Impossible. Fripp was exiled during the cataclysm that linked our worlds. It's why he could never join me during my training. His is a body out of time and space, completely unmoored from reality and unreality alike. So there's nothing we can do to help him? It would take a miracle. We make our own miracles. You're right, we're not powerless. We're soul riders. Well, time to make a miracle. I'm not giving up. There must be something in this room that we're overlooking. Something that could help us restore Fripp to health. Alrighty. Alright, inspect objects. Could the answer be found in the Pandoria Codex? I've read it cover to cover countless times. All this book contains are rules of what we can't do. Nothing helpful at all. Okay, not that. Let's see. Oh, stuff here. What if we look to the stars? Fripp always has his eyes on the heavens. Sometimes I wonder if Pandoria isn't his home at all, but someplace far beyond. While I have no doubt useful truths could be found in the celestial realms, right now we need answers of a more terrestrial nature. The 5-leaf clover? I just said 5-leaf clover. That's all it gets me to laughing. What'd you find, Sandra? The 5-leaf clover we took from Yidris, of course. Of course, we've been so focused on druid magic, but there are other ways. Clover? What's so special about a clover? Pi the Witch used clovers like that one to make horses for the Dark Riders, right? Yes, and according to Yidris, this particular clover is doubly potent, thanks to Sandra. Oh. Drewsy Dragon, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. I forgot my notifications worked. I forgot. Do you think it could help Fripp, Evergrey? I couldn't say. It's more powerful witchcraft than I have mastered. But for Jorvik's witches, a talisman like that is capable of working powerful transformations. Transformations? Then I say it's worth a shot. But who would know how to use its power? Any ideas, Sandra? It came from him. It came from him. I mean, we could ask Pi. Pi, absolutely not. To aid Darkcore, it's out of the question. Pi and Fripp have history. Suffice it to say she's not trustworthy. Mrs. Holdsworth might know? Mrs. Holdsworth, yes. Elizabeth trusted her. Loath as I am to consort with witches on such a delicate matter, I do not object with speaking to her. Such magnanimity. I trust you'll show dear Mrs. Holdsworth more courtesy when she arrives. Wait, a witch here in this most sacred sanctum? Oh dear, oh dear. Little brother, your anxiety around witches would be endearing if it wasn't grounded in baseless tolerance. Then it's settled. Sandra and I will ask Mrs. Holdsworth to come. Since we're headed back to Moorland, I'll come with and give Maya a ride home. Adine be with you. Alright, off we go. I hope Mrs. Holdsworth can help. She's our last hope to save Fripp. Let's ask Mrs. Holdsworth about the 5-leaf clover. Off we go. To Moorland. Oh gosh. Alright, off we go. Back to Moorland. Don't make me run all the way there. I'm trailering. Okay? We are taking a trailer. Thank you for not making me run. I'm lazy. I like trailers. Oh boy. We're not crying now. We were crying at the beginning of the stream, but it's fine. See, I'm too much of a sap. You can't, like, expect me to go through the Elizabeth stuff and then not cry. Moorland. Here we go. So this character's almost caught up to my main character's done every quest in the game except for the archaeology stuff. So this character's almost caught up with that character in terms of story quests. Other quests, that's another story, but... Right on time, dearies. I've already packed. You knew we were coming? Well, of course. I've known you'd come to me for help for ages. If you knew you could help, then why didn't you come to us? We're almost out of time. We might even be too late. Dearies, I'm never late. It's the other one I'd be worried about if I were you. Other one? Convincing him of the urgency won't be easy. He's not a fan of clocks. Oh no, not him. Who? Yidris. We need a witch's expertise, not some charlatan's shenanigans. Can you at least tell us why we need Yidris? A miracle like this requires a very special circle. Trust me, your little friend's fate depends on it. Bringing a witch into the Secret Stone Circle is one thing, but Yidris, Avalon's not going to be happy. He'll get over it. Avalon's a total pushover. Rude, but true. In that case, Alex, you should help Mrs. Holdsworth get back to Valedale, while Sandra and I take a trip back to the circus. Hop on then, Mrs. H. That's very kind of you, dear, but my bees and I know the way. But you can take my bag. You can take my bag. Well, at least she has a good heart. Imagine if we had gone to Pie, she probably would have turned one of us into a bug. I guess it's back to the circus. Here's hoping Yidris has forgiven you since the last time we paid him a visit. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe. Who knows with Yidris at this point? Who knows? It's Yidris. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. Alright. We're gonna have to, yeah, cut this short a little bit here soon, but we won't be able to finish this quest segment, but we will at least get as far as we can. Because unfortunately, I have to go to bed because I have to get up tomorrow morning and actually go to work. Even though I don't want to. It's one of those things. I would just rather stay home, but... and do this all day. If I could do this all day, that'd be great. Well, well, what have we here? Back for an encore? We have a problem, and time is not on our side. If it's time you're looking for, I have none to spare. Nasty stuff, time. It's your wisdom we seek. My wisdom? Oh, Miss Cherise, can I not interest you in something more amusing? Wisdom is such a bore. But since you came all this way... Leave this to me. I think I can cut through his Pandorian charms. Can you? We don't have much time. We need to convince Yidris to help us, and fast. Humans, I don't see why you obsess about time so much. No matter how much of it you have, you're always in a hurry. What is it you want this time? Another horse? Z is not for sale. We need your help. Our dear friend from Pandoria, a creature called Fripp. He's fading from our world, and we're all out of options. We need your abilities as a fellow Pandorian to bring him back. Let us take this somewhere more private. Okay. I am well aware of the one called Fripp. It's the rodent. If the rodent's sick, then you should find someone else to help him. I run a circus, little doves. I'm not a veterinarian. Without Fripp to guide us, the Earth is in danger. We need him to understand how to restore balance between the two worlds. Perhaps I didn't make myself clear in our last encounter. It's curtains for your Earth. Why would I get involved to save it? There are other worlds I can take my show to. You don't mean that. If you didn't care for Jorvik, why have you stayed here for such a long time? There you go again, talking about time. Have you not learned? I care not for humans' obsession with time. Come on, Sandra. The lamest showman doesn't have any real power. He's all smoke and mirrors. We don't need him. Let's go. Smoke and mirrors? Listen to yourself, flitting back and forth with your words. First you need me, then you don't. You're like a spiteful little butterfly. Haha, that gives me an idea. You want to be the star of the show? So you shall be. Voila! Neither of you are leaving until you've learned your lesson, little doves. Quickly, Sandra, leap and spin to gather all the butterflies, collect enough, and she should be back to her fluttery self. And here we go again. Ah, Yidris. Do I have to click on them to get them? Can I just run through them? Okay. Well, I didn't click that time, I don't think. Okay, well, maybe I do have to... Come on. Clearly Tan is not supposed to be here, but she's here. Okay, just gotta get all these. Oh my gosh. Okay, that one I missed, but that's fine. Okay, 9 more. Oh my gosh. They just fly out of the ring. I don't like it. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Ah. Okay, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. There's one right here. There we go. Got him. Thanks, Sandra. That felt... It's not every day you're turned into a cloud of butterflies. Definitely not. This clearly isn't working. We need to try something else. Yeah, obviously it's not working. I am gonna have to cut it off here though, guys, because I actually have to go to bed and go to work tomorrow. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. I know I had a blast. Let me go ahead and close out of the game here. It's 1 p.m. for me. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, what my chat suddenly just went like... Why did my chat suddenly update? I did not see these chats before, I apologize. Okay. Why did they just suddenly pop up? I have no idea. Oh. You got a few you've written. Joyce Dragon, yeah, hello. Nice to see a fellow SSO Twitch streamer. Yeah, definitely. Yogurt drink. Ooh, nice. I want one now. Ramen's good too. Finish an SSO main quest. You have to unlock another one. Yeah, really. 1 p.m. for you. Jeez. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's late. Yeah. Thanks for reminding me I have school. Yeah, I'm gonna say I have work too. So I'm feeling same boat, guys. You had fun watching. I'm glad you did. Let me put all my stuff in the chat for you guys so you have it. And then my latest video, which is the latest part that I just uploaded today in the randomizer Nuzlocke that we're doing for my Pokemon Platinum. And then I'll also start including the merch link as well for you guys, just in case you want to pick up like a hat like mine or a sweatshirt, whatever you want to see. There's a lot of stuff in the store. There's quite a few things, so all with Shasta on it. So definitely take a look at it if you want to see it. But yeah, then that will be it for me tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you didn't and you hadn't already hit follow, please do. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.